Hey, here's Joe again and welcome back to Elden Ring, where we wanna try our luck with Godrick the Grafted again. After a few episodes, it's been a while since we tried him. Let's go again. Sorry for the weird camera, because that's can't do proper camera setup now with the cat being here. So my guess is he is resistant to holy damage. Judging by how little damage we do. I rolled that, man. I pressed the roll button before you hit me. Ah, that's a weird 70 doesn't hit combo with, no, it's a 5 hit combo. I tried to jump that, but apparently buttons don't work today, and apparently helicopters are flying by today. I rolled that. I pressed the roll button before your attack landed. We had way more luck with the other sword. Be it. Okay. I had enough time to roll 3 or 4 times before he attacked me. Yeah. Okay, let's try a proper attempt with a proper weapon, because that weapon is actually really bad against bosses. We learned that last episode, and we should have immediately changed to a proper weapon. That one, for example. We're in heavy load now. Great. That's still heavy load. Medium load. Good. Let's try that again, but with a proper weapon. I didn't upgrade the weapon. Basically, did no upgrades to the damage of this weapon since we last tried him. Still the same. Upgrade level. 2, 1, 2, and the slow attack. No. Haven't seen that one. Too far away. Yeah. Okay, stay close to him. Then he does this one instead of the ranged attack. I rolled that, man. Rebuff. Yeah, when I'm close, he does the thing that I want. That's a 5 hit combo. Bullshit 5 hit combo, okay. In your face. 2, 3. I wanted to try that. Oh, that was stupid. Because that's not where he spawns in. I rolled! I pressed the roll button in time, and then a second later I got hit again. Of course, the ranged one. Buff. Oh, that's the weird flamethrower moving forward attack with nearly infinite reach. And he does it again. Okay, at least we got the buff. That was stupid. That's stupid.
Great Godfrey!
I wrote it.
Didst thou witness?
Too early. Okay, we did a lot of stupid mistakes today. Let's repeat them again and again. Also, the loading screen is freaking too long. I'm doing the same thing again. Why do you need to load so long? Okay. Wanted to try to poison him, but that is obviously only really probable during his Thank you, elevation. 2, 3. I did misread his attacks there. Bullshit. Fucking toothpick weapons that I always choose. Rebuff. He takes reduced damage during that. Okay. Buff. I should have gone the other way. I was stupid. I didn't see it coming when it came, pretty obviously. Third one is ridiculous. Ranged. I remember that. That's the weird meteor shower that so far... Oh, I pressed the dodge button, game! Why didn't you try dodging at least? Drink. Buff. Move behind him. I pressed the jump button to try to go out of the things. Okay. Rebuff. Do the jump attack. And die. Fuck! Range. Ah! No!
I am the Lord of all that is golden, and one day we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
We'll return together. Great runes. The great runes you receive by defeating shard bearers have lost their beneficial power. However, their power can be restored at divine towers throughout the lands between. Seek the description of each great rune to discover which divine tower you should visit. Okay. Godrick's great rune and Remembrance of the Grafted. That's the item that I can duplicate when I go to that. I think they were called Walking Mausoleum. Okay. Woo. I assume this is a place where we can talk to the girl. No. Girl just doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Who the fuck are you?
What a pathetic excuse for a lord you were. Craven to the bone. Pushing me about like that. And after all that grafting, where did that get you? Look down on me, would ya? Godrick, you filthy slug. Feel it. Feel it. Feel my bloody wrath. Oh. Hello there.
Hello there.
This weasel was... Godrick was always looking down on me. He got what he bloody deserved thanks to you. I tell you though, what goes around comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh? Now, I suppose I'm free. I can do whatever takes my fancy. Can I, mate? Now, can I?
Okay, I assume Gustok's storyline is over or almost over. Ah, revenge. Therefore, try brief respite. Am I supposed to kill him? For what? He didn't do me anything... Like, he didn't do anything bad to me. Hole, yeah. A lot of holes here. Let's see what's behind the big gate. We'll be looking at Godrick's rune in a second. I did it. And no attacking place. Okay. This is Godrick's throne room. Seek rune. Okay, multiple ways to go from here. Let's go left. Hidden path ahead. If I only had attacking. Ah. Yeah. Try enemy. What? Okay. That goes towards an enemy, I assume. What's up with the other side, though? And nice swords you all have, man. This is nothing. Uh-huh. Why is this nothing? Try campsite. I assume I'll have to sit at the grace and then return there for NPCs to move. Wow, the dragon without the head. At least we didn't use so many tries on Godrick the Grafted. Okay. Is there a slot to equip great runes here? No. No. So inventory. Great runes has its own category, I hope. Maybe it's here though. Was that? Ah. So is it under tools? It said something about equipped great runes. Remembrance of the Grafted. Take the power of its namesake via finger reader. Ah. Remembrance of Godrick the Grafted hewn into the earth tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by a finger reader. Alternatively, it can be used to gain a great bounty of your runes. A feeble man sought power through the grotesque act of grafting. One day we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold. Where's the fucking Great Rune? Is it in talismans? No. Where's Godrick's Great Rune? I'll go through it slowly, you don't have to watch this. I need to find it. It's nowhere. Crafting? No. The rune is nowhere. I mean, apparently it doesn't work. Maybe we need to speak to the finger reader to activate that. Okay, whatever. Let us level up a few times. We want some damage increase. And we want it by faith. We want some dex for faster. One level only. Wow. The problem is dex doesn't... My sword doesn't scale with dex at all, I think. It does, but just slightly, okay. Okay, let's level up dex once, because this casting speed is so fucking slow. We need 4,200. And the second point into dex would still give me no more damage on my armament. That's so crazy. We're still going for it, because when we last looked at our sword, we saw that keen was like the second best thing we could have put on our weapon, and that was like with basic dex. And now when we're upgrading our dex, keen will become ever stronger. I assume an NPC shows up here. No. So if they say try campsite, I assume we are supposed to go to the Round Table Road and then return to this. We'll see. Let's look what's down here, because there's supposed to be an enemy. First of attacking, yeah. Don't see anything. And you're chugging. 30 FPS, liar ad, huh? That's looking weird over there. Is that like moving in that alcove at the end there? Okay. This is so weird. Okay, it's not an illusory wall. No horse ad. Okay. It's a ghost that we could try talking to. What the fuck? That leads outside. Talk to the ghost. Maiden, dear maiden, where are you? Please take my grapes. Shabiri grape. That's an eyeball. And it's a key item, it said. Yellowing oozing eyeball of the infirm. A yellowing oozing eyeball of the infirm. The surface is shriveled and the inside is squishy, not unlike a large overly ripe grape. Gift to the blind maiden to guide her to the distant light. The blind maiden. Okay. So not Irina then. Know something incredible that. Uh-huh. Yeah, but my sword did go through the wall there. It's... the walls are behaving weirdly. Weird. Like, they're looking weird. Still not all the more time for Elden Ring. No, you're kidding me. You are kidding me. Haven't we been here before? Ah, beautiful. First off left. Journey of the Lakes. Could I have skipped the entire castle by going through here? I could have probably gotten the apes. What the fuck? Hey, Bok.
Good to see you, Master. Do you remember me? Bok, the demi-human. You helped me before and retrieved my sewing needle. Please, Master, allow me to serve you as your seamster. I can't make nothing from scratch, but I'm happy to make adjustments to your garments.
Don't tell me what.
Master, I was wondering, do you ever make adjustments to your garb yourself?
Yes.
I would, well, rather you let me do the job when possible, please. I don't ask anything in return, you know, and, well, I am your personal seamster after all.
So with the commoners, simple garb and garb, what do we actually... We remove the weird... So that gets way lighter. Loses all the poise. The poise is in the mantle. Okay. Interesting. It doesn't tell me the cost. With the other thing, he makes it for free. Okay, he alters stuff for free. Interesting.
Please do.
He alters stuff for free. That's great. Who are you? What the frick? Even more NPCs?
Hello? Is someone there?
Black girl.
My name is Hayeta,
Hayeta.
and I'm journeying in search of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me? My
Straightforward
eyesight
to
has
the
been weak
business.
since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next, but when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes.
Oh,
It will
that's
lead
how
me
she sees
to my
the...
true duty as a finger maiden.
Yes.
Oh, many thanks to you. Now I can feel the distant light once more. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon
Where do you move now? As you wish, says
You are most
Patricia.
kind indeed. May the blessing of the
Okay, first part of her quest done. We don't have a Shabiri grape anymore, I assume. Yep, that's gone. And I how did I not see that? Devoid of any benediction. The great rune of the Shardbearer Godrick, devoid of any benediction, seek the divine tower of Limgrave, which stands beyond the great bridge from Stormmail Castle. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Can we talk to Melania? No. I'll need to look up which graces I can talk to her, so that I don't miss any talking points. We could have already completely missed the storyline of that girl now. Okay. Good. We talked to a lot of NPCs. We want to start by going to the Table of Lost Grace and talking to a lot of people there. I assume everyone will have something to talk about. Oh, maybe we have to activate the Great Rune.
Ah, well then. May the Golden Order
He doesn't
shine
have anything. He doesn't have anything. He wants to have me search for Lanya. There is a freaking open door. Ugh. Ugh. The two fingers. And a finger reader. The two fingers is literal. Let's talk to the two fingers themselves. Touch them. Rapture. Can't detect the two fingers, sadly. Ah, you moved here. Are you the same one from the bridge?
Are you that new Tarnished?
Why does she have
You've
brass
done
band?
well.
Enya.
I am Enya, the Finger Reader. I interpret the words of the fingers.
I like that accent.
Envoys to the greater will. Look there. The fingers tremble to welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over
Crazy.
you.
Crazy.
Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the Tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave Tarnished, your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order.
Okay, we need to find another
Words
shard
of the
bearer.
fingers guide you.
We need to find another shard bearer. Okay.
Well, I see. A remembrance of gold has found its way into your possession. Demigods and even the greater of the champions are hewn by the Earth Tree upon their end into remembrances. They are valuable indeed. These remembrances yet house the power of their former masters. And should you wish to wield that same power, well, I will lend you the strength of the fingers.
Okay, boss weapon merchant.
Do not recoil from my offer.
I don't
The
intend to.
fingers guide us all. And you, Tarnished, you are here to take, are you not?
I don't like that thing that we're working for. Tell me about Great Rune.
Great runes are the stuff of demigods, the children of the goddess, Queen Marika, she who is vessel of the Elden Ring. Tainted by the strength of their runes, her children warred, but none could become Elden Lord.
Because
And
she
so
shattered it
grace
and
was
gave shards to
extended
all the children.
to your kind, the Tarnished. Listen, the fingers speak.
The greater will has long renounced the demigods. Tarnished, show no mercy. Have their heads. Take all they have left.
Indeed. But remember one thing. The demigods are each and all the direct offspring of Queen Marika. Godrick the Grafted was but a distant relation, the runt of the litter. His divine blood sorely diluted. The children of the tainted by the strength, and so listen.
The greater
Okay.
Indeed, the
She
demigods
re-
Godrick the runt of the litter.
Yeah, she repeats the law. Receive power from Remembrance. With Power of Remembrance menu, you can draw out the power of a Remembrance namesake. Each namesake can provide one power. Once that power is claimed, the Remembrance will be lost and can be duplicated with the Walking Mausoleum if you want both. Switch We already read that. Then let's learn about the Axe of Godrick. I command thee kneel. Great axe wielded by Godrick the Grafted, the golden battle axe is emblazoned with a figure of a beast representing the strength of Godrick, first Elden Lord and patriarch of the golden lineage. I command thee kneel, for I am the lord of all that is golden. Repeatedly smash the axe of Godrick into the ground, unleashing 2 earth-shaking shockwaves. Follow up with an additional input to produce a 3rd shockwave. Okay, we've seen that. And then we have the Grafted Dragon. That's a fist weapon. Bear Witness. With fire. Ah, I can have the dragon head. The embodiment of the power that still remained in the dragon's head that was grafted to Godrick's left arm. The wielder's arm will take the form of a small dragon, sprouting sharp dragon fangs at the fist. This weapon cannot be two-handed. Bear Witness. Grant the small dragon a fleeting glimpse of life and thrust it skyward, spewing flames over a wide frontward area. That looks interesting. Won't really. It scales with faith, but we don't have enough strength to wield it. Okay. If I'm using it for the Grafted Dragon, but not right now. Okay.
Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
So we're supposed to kill more shard bearers and return once we found the second one. Okay. So that seems like quest progression. Now I'm resting and then talking to all the NPCs again. I'm skipping you through everything until we find something new.
Ah, you appear to be doing well. Well then. May the gold...
Be sure to tell me if she's a servant to my house. She's been my I've lost count of them. Honestly.
Ah! Friend! Sorcerer Roger.
Ah, we meet again after all. I apologize for any offense given by my bearing, but I'm quite unable to move, you see. So, what do
He's
you need?
not able to move, and I see something weird sprouting out of his legs. We can learn skills. Different stuff. Learn skills. Those are the ones that we knew. Talk about you.
So you've met D.
I know about the other
D
one.
is an old friend. We found ourselves journeying together for a time, bound by our exploration of death. But our paths have since diverged, never again to cross. Though that's hardly an uncommon fate for two friends.
I've defeated Godrick.
Ah, you defeated Godrick and claimed yourself a great rune. Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormvale, didn't we? Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it.
A +8 weapon. A Dex +8 weapon. His rapier.
As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are behind me. No need to be polite. I've no use for it anymore.
Wow. There's flies flying around his legs. About the corpse under Stormvale, that's like the big face.
The misshapen corpse under Stormvale. That is a sacred relic of the Black Knives plot, as that famed night of assassination is known.
Oh.
It happened during the golden age of the Erd Tree, long before the shattering of the Elden Ring. Someone stole a fragment of the Rune of Death from Malekith, the Black Blade, and on a bitter night, murdered Godwyn the Golden. That was the first recorded death of a demigod in all history, and it became the catalyst. Soon, the Elden Ring was smashed, and thus sprang forth the war known as the Shattering. I once wished to become a scholar, you see. I've spent many an hour scouring the archives for knowledge of that fateful plot. The world has grown crooked, and if you intend to put it to rights, you'd better understand what happened to make it this way. And that thing is to blame for the shape I'm in now. I urge the utmost caution. Don't disturb the corpse more than necessary.
Yeah, it deactivates your controller when you go there.
Oh, Dee was telling that he discovered the mark of the centipede. The centipede is an ancient symbol of the curse mark. As long as whoever finds and uses it is not nefarious by nature, then we may be able to form an alliance. If only I could speak to them in person. And if they were like you, all the better.
The mark of the centipede. Okay. I thought that it was just a repeat. That's why I started skipping through. Okay. Maybe Dee tells me more?
Did you need something?
Yes.
Are you acquainted with a man named Roger?
He lives next door, yes.
The piteous fellow hiding away on the balcony?
Yes.
He was a formidable spellblade in times past.
Ah.
Don't let his easy air deceive you. He was wise beyond his years.
He was
stout
wise.
of heart and clear of mind. No more, though.
Oh.
You see him now, ravaged by thorns, muttering and rambling, like he's half dead already. I can't stomach to watch. Take well the lesson, friend. That's how you end up when seduced by those who live in death. When grace is sullied, it rots people from the inside. Breaks them.
Are you talking about fear?
Oh,
Okay, nothing more to tell here. I'll definitely talk to Fear then. I mean, I'm also talking to everybody else on the way.
Greetings. Are you here for...
Now, those of a challenger who's
Oh.
felled his mark. Find 'em well. Now lay out your arms.
Okay, just another, a tiny bit of different introduction. Okay, let's look at the rapier. While I'm still knowing that I found one. 17 decks, it needs glint blade phalanx. I don't like that it starts with the sorcery one. Like with magic. Glint blade phalanx, but not the magic thing attached to it, okay? Signature weapon of the sorcerer Roger. Superior of quality, featuring intricate ornamentation. High dexterity is required to wield the blade to its full potential, but mastery is a sight to behold, characterized by a flowing style which excels at successive attacks. And then yeah, it's the normal glintstone dagger attack. I'm pretty certain that mysterious hint, not really mysterious,
I am pleased
pointed
to
me
see you
towards
like
her.
me, Top. Now,
Yes.
come.
I can only talk to her really when I let her hold me. Do we get options to talk about?
You are so very warm.
Do you know?
My dear, have you ever heard of Black Knife Prince? Dear Roger likes to talk of them when abed, and the ancient plot in which the first of the demigods was slain. The black knives wielded by the assassins who committed the act, along with the impressions they made, somehow hide the truth of the conspiracy. These grand affairs are hardly my forte, but dear Roger began to weep as he spoke.
About
In
that.
truth, I've heard tell from someone else about the Black Knife Prince that fascinate dear Roger so,
Knife print clue.
but it wouldn't be right to give this to him, stuck as he is in the round table hold. Perhaps you could make use of it? Dear Roger, the ancient plot, the black knives wielded along with the Then
Okay.
good day to you, my...
Okay. Then we'll be able to learn about the Knife Prince and who it was who started slaying demigods, which caused the shattering. Simple map given by Fear. A clue to the whereabouts of the black knife fingerprint. That's an Erdtree. That's a tower. Erdtree Tower Cave. Or catacombs, more likely. Let's look at our map. Near the Erd trees. Not here. Not here. Where's the next minor Erd tree? We haven't visited this one yet. Oh yeah, okay. That's pretty clear that this is where we freaking have to go for this quest. Okay. We got some proper directions. Can we talk to D or Roger again?
Did you need some?
Oh,
No. Okay. Anybody else new stuff? So, did I get my proper invitation now?
You've received the wisdom of the two fingers, have you not?
Yes.
Then, just as promised, I bid you welcome. As a true member of the Round Table, I am known as Gideon Ofnir.
Gideon
As a Tarnished who
Ofnir.
wishes to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord, I am accumulating knowledge. To be all-knowing. You now belong to a select group of fellows. As such, I ask that you remain constant. You'll be after more great runes now, eh?
Yeah, of course.
Then as your fellow, allow me to divulge a little knowledge. The inheritors of the great runes, the Shard Bearers. We of the Round Table know the location of 5 of them, including the one you defeated.
Okay, 4 more.
Godrick the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale.
We know.
General Radahn.
Okay,
who fought
Radahn.
Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds.
In Caelid, okay.
Praetor Rykard, Lord of the Volcano Manor of Mount Gelmir. Morgoth, the Grace-Given, Veiled Monarch and Lord of Leyndell.
Okay.
And Renala.
Okay, that's the one we're supposed to going for. Okay. Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, Raya Lucaria.
You'll still be
Okay.
after more great runes, won't you?
About Godric.
So, Godrick the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. Despite being the blood of Godfrey, first Elden Lord, he's a grotesque old fool grasping for power. His castle lies upon the cliff to Limgrave's northwest.
Oh, I can
But
start with
suspect you
another
know
great
that
rune.
well enough
I just
already.
realized.
General Radahn, the famed Red Lion and Scourge of the Stars, is a ferocious warrior. He fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds to Limgrave's east. And now Caelid has been engulfed by the Scarlet Rot. Even approaching the region is no mean feat. I've heard survivors of Radahn's army are still in the wilds, staving off the rot with fire. And if it's true, I suspect Radahn is still there as well, in Caelid. Though, I doubt he much resembles his former self anymore. Praetor Rykard is the Lord of the Volcano Manor on Mount Gelmir. He is a ruthless justiciar who commands a company of inquisitors, reviled for his serpentine demeanor. The volcano, Mount Gelmir, lies in the west of the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. It was the stage of the most appalling battle in the entirety of the Shattering. Rykard has committed the grave sin of blasphemy, marking himself as an enemy never to be forgiven.
Okay.
Morgoth the Grace-Given is Lord of Leyndell, the capital city. It lies at the foot of the Erd Tree, in the east of the Altus Plateau. But the Two Fingers forbid us from venturing there, until we've acquired enough great runes to repair the Elden Ring. Set your sights elsewhere for the time being. The Veiled Monarch can wait.
Okay.
The Academy of Raya Lucaria lies to Limgrave's north, towering over the mist-laden lands of Liurnia. Renala is queen of the Carian royals, who govern the Academy. But Renala herself is no demigod. Her beloved Radagon left her to become Queen Marika's second husband, taking the title of King Consort. The Great Rune dwells within the Amber Egg that was Radagon's gift to her.
He gifted the rune to her and then just left to live with another woman. Okay. Weird. Ah, you're here.
You again. I thought you'd receive a summons to the Round Table. Nefeli Lu. We met at Stormvale.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you here. I have something for you. I found it in Godrick's grafting grounds. You defeated him. You should have it. Make good use of it. I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses.
Arsenal charm. Immediately look at that. Not here. Oh, upstairs, first row. Arsenal charm. Raises max equip load. Ah, harvest. By 7. Okay.
Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met my foster father. He's in his study. The room Encher's guarding just over there. If you haven't already, I advise you introduce yourself.
Gideon Offney.
Father is leader of the Round Table.
He was forbidding
I'm sure talking
you
to him will be
to
worth your
fight
while.
Godrick, okay? And that person is Ansha.
It's about time I headed off. I'll see you again, warrior, should the fates deign it.
Okay.
It's about time I head. I'll see you again.
So she'll have more stuff. Hi, Ansha.
Well, what is it?
We can talk about his daughter
I
now.
understand you've been speaking to Nepheli.
Yeah.
She's my daughter.
Yeah.
I took her in when she lost the guidance of grace.
Oh.
Though a mere axe-wielding barbarian, her youthful credulity suited my purposes. So I put her to work. Do not hesitate to employ her. Should her services benefit you?
What an
Despite her
asshole
looks,
father.
She is more than capable in the press of battle.
Okay.
It's about time I headed. I'll see you again.
Okay, that's about Nephili. Assume. That door will also open later. But not now. Anything here that changes? Doesn't seem like it. Grants the blessing of an equipped great rune upon use. We have to be able to equip a great rune and then use that thing to make it work. Is that this game's version of humanity or embers? Probably yes. Okay, let me talk to everybody again so that I can see whether they react to me talking to Nephili and Gideon Offney and stuff.
Oh, your divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness. The road is yet long, a god is not easily felled. But one day without fail you will have your wish. So please grant me forgiveness, Queen Marika. Huh. You, is it?
Interesting.
I didn't notice you there. I'll be doing my job, same as ever. Just lay out your arms.
About that
Those
prayer.
words were not meant for you. I may be prisoner to you, Tarnished lot, but my prayers are mine, and mine alone. Well, I've had my say. I'll be more careful too.
Interesting. Okay, nobody wants to tell me anything anymore. So, first thing first, Vare sent me to become a full member of the round table. So let's talk to him. He isn't here anymore, but he left a message. Like, these are developer placed messages, the ones with the light at it. Find yourself maidenless, off to Liurnia with you then. Seek the Rose Church west of the gate town. And bravo, says the achievement, the thing. Okay, Rose Church west to the gate town. Like, that up here looks like a gate. And then west of the gate town in Liurnia will be a Rose Church. And there is where we are supposed to get a maiden. Although I'm feeling like we have a maiden. And that marker can be removed. Okay, there's a lot of other guys. Maybe Kalea will react? Nope.
Goodbye.
I don't assume there are any other NPCs that would react to me. achieving this. Okay, let's get going towards the Divine Tower of Limgrave. I hope that the giants didn't respawn, so that we can just run straight through. I don't know which of these corpses were the giants that then awoke. I am. Here, 1, 2. Bullshit, I rolled that. Perfect. I need to wait. Perfect. Please do tell me. Thank you. Freaking gate is active, so we can just use it. Okay, so we didn't have to fight them again. We did fight them already. They didn't drop anything useful. I mean, if they drop their weapon, how would I even use it? So I assume this one opens now. That we have Godrick's Great Rune. Yeah. Let there be bird. Time for high spot. Yeah, this is an elevator, it seems like. Let's still look at this. Because this is looking weird. Okay, seek up. Okay, this is a very slow elevator. I didn't see any jump off spots. So let's just ride it to the top. Liar is the message that's posted everywhere. Time for sorcery. Okay. Let's look at that. So we are on the Divine Tower. We see 2 more Divine Towers. Over there and there. That's where Godrick the Beast Clergyman is. Where I have my head now. That's a weird arena. That's not the arena we've been to. It's here on this finger of land. So we're looking towards Caelid here. 2 Divine Towers at Caelid. Can you please turn around? Okay. Still not over there for time for... That's this castle here. Which I thought was Redmane Castle, but there's way more land behind it. What's that then? I assume that's Castle Morn then. Wow. And this way we can look back towards... No, that's Castle Morn. What's that tower then? Right there. And that's the 3rd Church of Marika then. Okay. Okay, this is where we can restore... Wow, this is a kid 2 fingers. If I see that right, this is where a 2 fingers got killed. Let there be tarnished. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's activate the rune. Godrick's Great Rune. We got 2 achievements for defeating Godrick, which is weird. I mean, not directly. I assume we can use it here. No. I assume we have an equipment menu for it. No. I assume... Let me go through all my stuff again. It's at key items. Raises all attributes. Its blessing raises all attributes. This great rune is known as the Anchor Ring, found in the center of the Elden Ring. The first demigods were the Elden Lord, Godfrey, and his offspring, the Golden Lineage. Okay, and we can use this tower to also look over to other directions, like there. That's where the Erd Tree is. And we have 2 more divine towers. And that's where I marked the cave where the side quest sends us. And we already saw that divine tower there. There's Raya Lucaria. There's another church on a hill. That will be the Rose Church. Near the Gate Town. In Liurnia, near the Gate Town. West of the Gate Town, there's the Rose Church, and that's the only church I can see from here. I mean, where there's that spiky canyon thing, there could be a church hidden behind. But that might be the Rose Church Vario's message was speaking about. And that's Castle Storm there. There's some weird light on a bridge fragment that we cannot reach. And that's the arena that isn't used at the moment. I assume it will be DLC content. Where my head is now, there's a white point on the shore. Like here. Nope. More south. Like here. Yeah, that's more like it. So we can remove the upper one. Yeah. Good. Maybe a bit more southish. In between those two. Okay. It's nice how I can mark stuff in the distance. That's perfect. Okay. Like the things you can see if you just climb high up and look around. Okay, we got that one going now. So when we have that, we have to equip that great rune. I assume we do that either at any bonfire, at any grace, or at either at any grace or at the round table hold. Let's go to the first grace that's nearby and see great runes. With the great rune menu, you can equip great runes that have had their power restored. You can use Rune Arc to give even greater benefits to your equipped great runes. So they have benefits. They don't. That did increase no attributes at all. You can use Rune Arcs to give even greater benefits to your great runes. That's a translation error, I'd assume. But these games, generally From Software programs, creates their games in English, although their primary language is not English, but Japanese. They still create their games in English. So it's just a mistake in phrasing. Weird. That's weird. Okay, good. Still late night. Yeah, so good. The girl Hieta has moved on, but Bork is still here. And we want to explore in that direction. Is there tombstones to drop down there? From there to further down, yes. But yes, okay, there are tombstones here. So we want to start exploring this way. We want to start exploring Liurnia. We did explore it so far until here. basically, like this tiny part of it. And we want to start exploring from here, that way, and towards that area where we saw the weird shiny light from the Divine Tower. And that's how we're starting the next episode. That part of Liurnia. Our goal generally in the next 2 or 3 episodes is not to reach that Divine Tower, but because that's for later, but to reach that cave where Fia and Dee and Roger, 3-person quest line, very interesting. They sent us there to find out who killed the demigods and who started the shattering. I assume when we reach the end of that whole quest line, we unlock an ending. So because like it's about the shattering, of course that will unlock an ending. So yeah, we're definitely gonna try to force going there. Kalet is higher level than Liurnia from what I've seen so far of the enemies, so we'll be keeping to Liurnia. And we'll be basically no more using my weird Cypher Patar because this weapon's just so much better. Okay, so have a nice day, see you tomorrow with more Elden Ring and the exploration of Liurnia. Of course, Rhea Lucaria up there and that church, I assume the Rose Church up there, they are obviously also priorities of what we want to explore. But we're gonna start here. See you then.